What's up, YouTube tool tubers of the world? My name is Brad. Welcome to the workbench, and today we got, I don't know what to call this. I got some new shit, and we got new, brand new, we got very, very old, and we got homemade. So let's just talk about it. Seeing a bunch of hype on these damn MotivX tools. Everybody's talking about them. New tool company coming in the lot. And so I wanted to personally see what the hell is all this hype about. Also, I work in a very acidic, corrosive environment out at my work to see if these things will really hold up. They come in this nice little foam packaging. I'm not going to get too in-depth with them because this isn't a review. This is just a first look. I thought this was kind of weird. It's very, very slim, but it's a nice long-handled 1/4 inch. This is all just a 1/4 inch set. I think this 1/4 inch set is like 40 bucks on Amazon, which is not bad. This price will go up as long as these tools are found to last. Satin finish, the knurling, you know, the same thing all the other channels talked about. I will be reviewing this set, but as always, it's after I use it. I'm going to take it out into the field. In fact, I'm leaving today. So we'll see how they do. Let's go with the other shiny thing on the lot, and that's this little bitty baby Tekton ratchet. I'll be honest with you, I'm not huge on Tecton, mainly because in the past, all their ratchets were exactly the same as what you get at Harbor Freight. So my thought being, I'm not going to pay, $10, $15 more for a ratchet when I could just get the same thing at Harbor Freight. Take that back. Their wrenches were always different. I've always admired their double box in, long, ratcheting flex head wrenches. Jesus Christ, that's quite a name. But that was about the only thing, was their wrenches. Everything else looked like rebrands to me. But these new ratchets look like they're trying to come out with something at least different or not on the market. Or hey, wow, that's shiny when you can see my ugly mug. Anyways, it's nice. It's real nice. And I bought this to kind of go along with this set. I got the long handled. Now I got a tiny little short stubby. I mean, this thing is no longer than 3 inches. And I've already used it. It has already come in handy. Repairing this table saw, actually. Because when I was trying to drive the bolts down into my stand, I needed something very small. Because there's not a whole lot of clearance underneath that little blade housing assembly. Worked just as expected. This is also going to go with this set. Coming out in the field, we'll see if it lasts. Alright, we're going to kind of move this stuff to the back and bring up some of the antique tools. Fellow viewer, subscriber, becoming a friend actually, William Logan. We were in the Den of Tools chat. Somehow I got brought up about antique tools. That he had a bunch he couldn't sell in the area he was in. He was going to throw them away.
Not on my watch.
I said, whoa there, buddy. Let's talk about it. Here's my email. Send me some pictures. Let me see what you got. Because even if I don't need the tools, I hate seeing tools of this build quality just get thrown out. Kind of cliche, but they don't make them like this anymore. They really don't. They build better hand planes today than they did back then. But at $500-600+ a piece, average Joe can't afford this. I'd rather have this one that was well made between 1900 and 1940. I'd have to clean it up and get a better look at how many patent dates there are. I don't know how to explain it, but anytime I hold an antique tool like this, especially when I clean it up and I reuse it. Granted, I'm nowhere near as skilled as probably the people that held these tools in the past, but I feel like I'm a part of something.
What a weirdo.
And we got, this is probably a 2-inch chisel. This would be, from what I can tell, a timber framing chisel, also known as a slick. We'll cut off that end. We'll try to get a handle, or maybe I can find somebody that has an actual lathe to turn a nice handle for it. We'll see. Maybe I'll get my own damn lathe eventually and quit just talking about it. We got a nice Stanley marking gauge. You can still slightly see some of the numbers there. It does say Stanley somewhere on this sucker. There it is. So this is a factory made one. A pretty nice little marking gauge. I don't know if I actually use this, but I will definitely be restoring it. And again, just saving the history of it. The big guy, the number 8, I'm just going to leave it down here. It's a better picture. Stanley Bailey number 8. This thing is the biggest joiner plane they made. It's 24 inches long. It's a beast. Handles in good conditions. Not cracked at all, surprisingly. I still haven't been able to break this, but I'm still hitting it with penetrating fluid. It will come loose, just with patience. Still looks like it has a good amount of blade. I mean, this thing is in great condition. All the Japanning is pretty much there. Let's just say William Logan, he knows what this is worth. He knows that all these tools are worth more than I paid for them. This number 8 is worth a large amount of money. Too bad UPS had to chip it on the way in. Shit happens. Still probably worth $150, $200 plus, maybe more once I figure out the actual date on it. I'm not selling this. No way in hell. I've looked for years for one of these I could afford. William Logan was kind enough to bestow it upon me. It will be in my possession the rest of my life. This was pretty cool. This I have no use for at all, but it's very unique, and I'm pretty sure it's broken, but might be able to be fixed. But I had this on the big live stream, and I asked people, I said, do y'all know what this is?
It's a jeweler's vice.
All jeweler's vice, yeah.
Brad is a fucking vice.
Well, no fucking shit. It's a jeweler's vice. I've never seen one that didn't clamp to the table. I guess you hold this and then you can work on something, which just seems odd to me, because if you have a vice, why not just have it to where it clamps to the table? I mean, this isn't broken. This was meant to be this way. So that's kind of what my curiosity is about. I've never seen one with just a handle like this, and I can't find them online. So if you know anything about this tool, let me know. Do not go down in the comments and tell me it's just a jeweler's vice. Give me more detail than that, okay? Alright, appreciate it, guys. Let's look at that weird thing now. This was something I slapped together in an afternoon, actually. It's an old washing machine motor with an Arbor Adapter. This thing right here is about 10 bucks. Locked it down with just some of that plumber strap stuff, which worked really well. This isn't going to be the safest homemade grinder you've ever seen, because I left it all open for 2 reasons, actually. One, it needs plenty of airflow. There's no fan on this. 2, I started building a box all the way around it, but then I noticed it's really going to cut off my angles, you know, and I built this basically for wire wheels that I could restore hand tools with, that I could get at different angles and stuff that I couldn't get with a regular grinder because all the safety features and shit. I had a chain here at first, if you saw on Instagram, but it just sat there and rattled so much, so we'll just use this little string to make a little handle. And then on the back here I used a double pole double throw switch, so if you go up you have 1700 RPMs, middle is off, and then down is 1100 RPMs. My next idea was something like this, because I have another washing machine motor, is to make a slow speed grinder. I think that would be perfect for sharpening chisels. But anyways, let's see it in action. Here's a little helpful hint. Whenever you hear this, your motor's not shot. Your capacitor's dead. If you want to double check to make sure your capacitor's dead, well, there's a couple ways. You can take this off. If you have the right kind of multimeter, you can check the capacitor. Or you can do this. You spin start it, you're basically doing the same thing the capacitor did. Now right now, I've left these wings out so you can clamp it down to whatever surface you're working on, because it will move on you. But right now we're at 1700 RPM. Since it's spinning right now, you go right into 1100 RPM. So I don't know how well that'll work with polishing and stuff. I'm not a polishing expert, but I do have this wheel up here. We'll see. If y'all know more about polishing, tell me, is this too slow to polish? I know it's a little slow for the wire wheel. It's not going to clean stuff as fast as being on a bench grinder. Literally, I paid $11 for this Arbor Adapter, $5 for the switch, and you got yourself a bench grinder. You can do a 6-inch or an 8-inch wheel, and you have a lot more clearance. I'm going to try to put some dowel holes in here and eventually make little attachments that you could use to hold your work, like a tool rest type thing. You can also take them out for when you want those weird angles or those close angles. I hope you saw some things you like. I'll leave descriptions for the MotivX and the Tecton tools down in the description below. So as always, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down there, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace! Give me more fucking detail than that. I need to quit saying fuck so much.
I don't know what that is, but I want it.
What you do is you take your fucking dick and you fucking smack the rust off of it. And lube it at the same time.
It's not going to work. I don't know what it is, but I think I need that in my life.
So thank you, William Logan. You're the fucking man. God, I gotta quit saying fuck so much.